Coach, you guys got the opening day win. Tell us what it took to get the victory.
Yeah, it took a little bit of everything. It started with the guy you just talked to, Zeke Wood, just came out, gave an unbelievable performance, just filled up the strike zone. Didn't really have to go to his off-speed a ton tonight, but when he did, he landed a few really big pitches. And so, but anytime you get that type of performance on the mound, you're really good. And I thought Tristan Sivers at the end was very good. One of our biggest keys is we play really good defense. And so another night with no errors, that's really big for us. And so that's going to keep you in a lot of baseball games. And offensively, I thought, for the first 3 innings, we were really good. And then left, the bases loaded, which is going to happen. But innings 4 through 6, I just kind of felt like our approach got a little bit away from us, got a little long with our swings, and then we kind of locked back into the 7th. We squared up 2 baseballs with our approach and our philosophy. Didn't work out for us, but then we came right back in the 8th, and great swing by Brother, and then obviously Fazen with the big homer. So anytime you walk home with a victory, that's great. So we're excited to go home.
Yeah, Coach, how good was it to see Wes Fazen hit the game-winning home run tonight?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was fired up for his first double the other way. I think it's the first time I've ever seen Wes hit the ball the other way like that. And so, but what a great night! 2 doubles and a homer. And so, when you get in those situations, you start trying to figure out, do you want to play small ball? Do you want to move a guy? But the guy was seeing the ball really well and had a chance to do damage. And so got a hang and break a ball and does what he does with him.
And we're talking about Fazen, in 2020 had an incredible year, batting around 350. Last year kind of a down year, but coming out tonight, batting 500, a couple of RBIs. What do you expect to see from him this upcoming season?
Yeah, he's had a great year. He's had a great fall, great spring. He worked really hard on the mental game of getting back his confidence. Baseball's a tough game, and so when you lose your confidence in any sport, but especially baseball, when you lose your confidence, it's hard to battle because guys are really good at this level. And so we went to work as a team, but individually he was already ahead of the game, and then he worked extremely hard. So if you put those things together, you have nights like tonight.
Coach, you started Dalen Pena at first base tonight. True freshman. Tell us kind of what your expectations are for him in his first season.
Yeah, I mean, I think this might be the first time we've had a freshman starting in the 3-hole and starting at first base, but that's how good he's been. He's been our best hitter, and for the last month he was hitting over 600 in the spring, and our last center squad he had 4 more hits, and so he's just the guy that he's got a really good approach, a really good mindset. We didn't know how the first game was going to go for him. It's baseball, but he battled, and then I was proud of him after we left the runner on third base, and I think he struck out where he could have got down himself. He went and made a great play on a fly ball right on the wall, and I don't think if you're in control of yourself, he doesn't make that play. And so he's going to be a really good player for us. Tonight he didn't have any hits, but we won the game and he made some great plays. And so, he has showed some really signs of being a really special player.
Zeke Wood hit his new career high in strikeouts tonight. What did you see from him, and how have you seen him improve since the end of last year?
Yeah, he didn't throw a ton in the fall for us. We actually had some small things going on, and so precautionary, we kept him out. And then by the end of the fall, he was getting it going, and then he's been really good this spring. And so when he gets his fastball going in the right area, it's really tough to square up. And it's one of those balls that have good carry to it, good ride to it, and the guys just seem to swing through it or pop it up. And so when he's commanding the baseball, he's really hard to hit. So and that's a really good start. So he needs to come back next week and do it again.
Coach, what are you looking for from the rest of the weekend here?
Yeah, so our rule is when it turns midnight, that game's over with, and so we got to get on to the next, and so enjoy it with their families and go home, and then when it's midnight, it's on to the 2 o'clock game, and so long day tomorrow, but all we're worried about is the first inning, and looking to go in there and get off to a good start with Tristan Dixon, and then obviously we got Levi starting the second game, and so another long day. I think you'll see some more guys probably get in there and get their opportunities, but long day of baseball tomorrow, so looking forward to it.
Wes, you hit the game-winning run today on opening day. Tell us how you're feeling right now.
I feel really good. It was great for the team to get out and get a victory today. It was pretty important to get off on the right foot, get started the right way. We had battled through some adversity today because, give up the lead, had to battle back at the end. I think it's good for us as a team to move forward.
Yeah, you guys got off to that really hot start in the second inning there. What was working well for the team early on?
We had really good approaches and had some really good swings at the beginning of the game. In the middle innings, we kind of got a little a little lazy, I guess. And, it was good at the end in the 7th and the 8th for us to lock back in and have some good swings.
Yeah, when they brought the guy in from the bullpen, what kind of changed there that slowed y'all down?
The starter was still in pretty firm, and that guy was a little slower and just mixed his speeds pretty well. Good slider, good changeup. So it kind of got us a little off balance, but we battled back at the end and really, put it to them.
Yeah, and then that at bat where you hit the home run. Kind of walk us through that. What were you seeing there?
Well, brother did a great job getting us started, and we got a free 90, got to second base. So I was really just trying to think middle of the field and move him over, but luckily left one hanging and put a good swing on it.
Going into this season, it's a very different team than last season. A lot of young guys. You being one of the vets in the in the dugout. How does that feel? And how's just this team's chemistry going so early on?
Honestly, our chemistry has been amazing so far. The young guys that we brought in and some of the JUCO guys have been amazing. Very talented group, a lot of hard workers. So, they've helped me out just as much as I feel like I've helped them. So I feel like we're really strong as a unit this year.
And any words on Zeke Wood? An amazing performance tonight, coming out, pitching 6 innings, giving up no runs and no's, only a couple of hits.
Yeah, absolutely. Zeke got us started, man. That was a great start to the year. He shoved it down their throat. It was awesome to see him go and compete out there like that.
Zeke, you guys got the opening day win. Tell us how you're feeling right now.
It feels great to get it started with 1-0. This was a big day for me. And first time getting a Friday job, and as a team getting the win, it's a great start.
Yeah. You set your new career high in strikeouts today. Tell us what was working for you on the mound.
Just executing fastball. That's been our just motive as a staff is execute. And my biggest pitch is a fastball. And where I can dot side to side, on the plate, up and down, it's pretty effective.
Yeah.
You talk about having your first job at Friday night and coming out here having an amazing performance and an amazing crowd with you tonight as well. How does the crowd kind of play off of you while you're on the mound?
It's crazy seeing all the people up here, and I try not to think about it too much out there when I'm on the mound, because I don't want the situation to get too big on me or whatever. But it means a lot to have all the fans behind me, and all the teammates in the dugout too. So.
You mentioned it's your first Friday start. Does your mindset change at all with it being the first night?
No. Every start to me is the exact same. I'm trying to do the same thing, is execute every pitch, and that's what it boils down to. It was a little bit bigger being a Friday,
right.
But I tried not to let that affect me and just treat it as a day-to-day start. So.
Zeke,
I was just gonna say, how does it help you on the mound when you're coming out here, with the early 3-0 lead and, with the batters having your back? How does that take pressure off of you on the mound?
That's huge. It's so much easier to pitch with the lead. But then again, I'm just trying to do the same job, just execute. But having the teammates behind me swinging and having an amazing defense behind me, Shuffy making crazy plays, JT, that Penny over there catching a crazy ball off the wall. It's just, having the guys behind me is so big. So.